Good day, good people. It's your girl Jenny Moran checking right back in with Misfit to Madness. Tonight, y'all, it's raining out here. You're going to hear thunderstorming and everything. There you go. But that's all right. That's good. That's good sleeping weather. That's what I call it. Ooh, that's good cozy sleeping weather. Anyway, y'all, so tonight I want to talk to y'all about a real touchy subject. See, somebody real close to me been planting seeds in my head talking about, oh, the independent woman lonely. The independent woman is alone. The independent woman ain't got no man, ain't got nobody. That's a lonely life and all that, right? And I done told y'all time and time again, your girl don't live no lonely life, right? So I said, how I'm going to break this down, Father, in a way that it'll be understood without putting a man down or without making nobody feel like, you know, independent women don't need a man. So, this one gonna be entitled, Independent to Depend. Who can the independent woman depend on? Obviously, if she has somebody to depend on, she will be a dependent. So, a lot of time people be thinking that just because a woman got her own everything, that she don't actually need a man. That's not true, y'all. It ain't true at all. All my women out here, y'all understand. And it's going to be a lot of women who going to feel the same way I do. But you know what? They ain't got the words to say it. But guess what? I do. I was given this gift. And today, I'm going to use my voice for good. See, I'm an independent woman. And I always have been since I got out my parents' house, y'all. I've been getting it how I live. I'm actually a dependent, but on him. Because he always showed me that he got me, y'all. So don't ever think that a woman who independent and got it going on and can take care of her own, that don't mean that she don't need a man, y'all. That means she depend on God. Because see, what most people don't understand is that a woman who knows she can go and get it, she also needs somebody who gonna be right there with her, pushing her and running beside her, in front of her, sometime behind her, and then they catch back up and be running together. An independent woman ain't sitting at the house talking about, oh, I'm going to wait on him to do everything. No, an independent woman like, man, I'm going to go get it too so we can plan our next trip. Where we going? An independent woman, like I told y'all before, real women always have a vision. So when you have a vision, it takes plenty of planning. And guess what? You got to work on your finances. You can't be independent and borrowing money from everybody and then telling everybody I'm taking care of my home. Well, you really need to give the props where it's due. Because if everybody loaning to you, then you kind of dependent on them. See, an independent woman, we choose to be by ourselves. Because guess what? I can clean up after myself. I ain't got to have no man coming up in here dirtying up everything, eating up everything in the kitchen, dirty clothes everywhere. I got to clean up after him. And he ain't got the money to help pay none of the bills. Independent women, we ain't about that type of life. And it ain't going to never fly up in here or in none of my houses, y'all. Ain't none of that ever going to fly up in here. And ain't none of that never fly up in none of my houses, y'all. So like I said, people need to quit getting it twisted, thinking just because a woman is independent that she lonely and bitter. No, that's far, far, far from the truth. I want to say this. For the dudes out there who keep talking about the independent woman, why do you think that is? See, instead of the men being real men about it and attacking their own brothers instead of their sisters, y'all, that needs to stop. Because we have enough of that. We, women of color, y'all, we taking everybody's slack. And I mean this in a real way. It's hard to look like this. It's hard to be educated and wear your hair in little plaits and twists. Everybody judging us, including our own men. They talking about, oh, she thinks she all that because she got this and this. Instead of embracing a queen and saying, I'm proud of her. She lit. Why don't you men start speaking up about each other? Why don't y'all stop dapping one another and say, hey, ain't you a father? Where are your kids? Where is your wife? How come y'all dudes ain't talking to each other like that, but you had a nerve to put down a woman like that? I want to challenge all the men that's really listening to start talking to each other and started downing your women. We tired of being down. We out here surviving and striving. We so tired of everybody attacking us, y'all. That's why we stay independent. Y'all talking about we lonely. Lonely how? If you knew who I knew, you would never feel a lonely thing or any doubts. I done spent a lot of time alone to myself. And when I tell you, it ain't got me closer to exactly who I need to know, y'all. That's it. And I love everybody. I really, really do. I got multiple friends, and I got plenty of family too. But don't none of them relationships compare to the one I got with him. Because it's be those lonely, hard nights, y'all, when not lonely, but alone. Okay, so don't get my words twisted. But it be those nights when you alone, when it's raining outside, and when you curling up in your bed and it gets dark in your house. You pray to your Father and you say, thank you for this peace. Because I know I don't have to worry about what nobody doing behind my back in the streets. See, that's what an independent woman be thinking when they alone. Father, I thank you for this peace that I finally have in my home. Because a lot of people, they be fronting and acting like they all happy. But a lot of women, they be shackled in these relationships. They be crying, they be sad, they be anxious, and they ain't even laughing. Okay? So don't ever get it twisted. An independent woman needs a man. But the only thing she not going to take is somebody who ain't going to be there 100% putting in. It takes hard work to do that. And when I say hard work, y'all, I mean this. Just because you go work 40 hours a week, if she do the same, then why can't you both come together and take care of the kids? But what I see a lot of times is the woman work 40 hours, the daddy work 40 hours too, but then the mama got superpowers. Every mama that I know, she taking care of her kids. She cleaning up after them. She helping with homework, doing chores. She running all of their errands. Then she got to go to the grocery store. Every mother that I know, I be like, dang, you got laundry again and again and again. Mothers wash clothes almost every day, y'all. And I be like, dang, that woman is strong. So to all of my mamas out here and all of my queens, I tilt my hat to y'all because y'all some strong human beings. Especially the ones who doing all this with a man. Still working 40 hours a week and taking care of the kids. That woman is independent too. Because she ain't dependent on no man. Because if that was the case, then she wouldn't have to work 40 hours a week. So I just wanted to put that message out there to everybody. Don't ever get it twisted and think, ain't no woman independent. Most women are independent. And ain't dependent on a man. Do you know what a dependent means? It's those kids that you claiming on your taxes. The ones that don't have no job and ain't investing in the houses. The ones that you can barely get them to take out the trash and do the lawn care. Those are dependents. So we need to stop attacking our women. And we need to embrace what's real out here and stop planting negative seeds. Okay? Because ain't nobody trying to hear it. Y'all, I'm saying this because that mess almost resonated. And then my father said, no, Jenny, you too dang educated. You need to get up in some books and you need to understand what this is. You need to talk about the real big picture here, that how these men need to stop attacking their women. Men, y'all need to talk to one another. You need to stop downgrading your own women, and you need to start planting seeds in your own brother. Amen. Y'all, everything I said, I just said out of love. You know, it's hard to be a woman out here, especially nowadays. Out here taking care of your business, sitting at the table with corporate people, educated, on the scene. Being yourself. Wearing your plaits and being yourself. That's some real stuff right there. Everywhere Jenny Moran goes, she Jenny Moran. And that ain't gonna never change. If you don't want me at your table, guess what? I ain't hungry no way. But if I got a seat at your table, you best believe your table gonna be blessed, because I know what I bring into the table. I'm a picky eater, so I don't bring just anything to the table. That's your girl, Jenny Moran, with Misfit the Madness. Independent yet dependent. Checking out one more time. Like I said, your girl ain't going nowhere, y'all. I got plenty to say. I got plenty to say. As long as life still happening around me, I'm going to still have plenty to say. And guess what? God gave me this gift because he know I'm going to say it. Love y'all. I'll be back.